So what inspired you, bro? Actually, you mentioned it. What inspired you to become a firefighter?
Man, my oldest son. Honestly, like I tell this story, and it's so. I'm not even gonna say it's cliche. It's probably like unique to the situation, but just my son. He used to love. He loves that show Paw Patrol, or at least used to love this show. Now he's older and grown out of it. Nothing to Paw Patrol,
Yeah.
but you know, but he used to love that show, and so just him getting older, I knew where I was at in life, running my skills business, doing that, working out of a gym. I needed more as far as like life situations, healthcare, things like that. And so I saw the look on his eyes and how these fire dogs was just like they just loved him, like and the world loved him at the same time. So and I had a buddy who actually was on the fire department out here that was just like, man, you should test. And so it just had
Mm,
like it's just God, and like I said, everything was God's timing. Because like I said, I had nothing, I had no idea. Growing up in South, South Central, bro, like we don't see fire departments, fire trucks. Like we see cops, we see
yeah.
choppers. Like we don't see like the fire department. We see some ambulances, but we don't even see like the fire
Yeah.
department. So like I had no idea this was even like a profession. And so when
Mm,
I just saw his eye twinkle for like just that fire world, and so I was like, man, I think this is a way for me to be like his superhero, just besides being his dad. And
yeah.
so I
Yeah. Yeah.
just tried it, tested, and 6 years later, here I am, man. Like it was a blessing,
Oh,
bro.
that's dope, man. So
Nah,
so oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, like it's just crazy, bro. Like just God's timing, like literally from a doggone cartoon.
That's wild, man. So what would you say then? What's the biggest misconception when it comes to someone working I guess as a firefighter? Have you heard any I guess have you even though we didn't grow up around it like that, but have you heard any stories where they thought it was this? And you're like, no, that's not necessarily how it works over here.
Man, firefighters, we don't cheat on our wives, man. We love our
You're like, that's
families,
the
man.
police. Okay.
That's police, man. That's police. Don't do that to us. But nah, man, like nothing really, man. It's just like we work hard. We like to have fun. We're very respectful, responsible. It's just really no misconceptions, man. It's just our time. It's just our time is valuable. We got a lot of leisure time. We got a lot of good time that we can spend with our family. It's valuable. So it just makes you appreciate it. I was on shift yesterday, got off this morning, and we had a fire. So it was a rolling fire, ripping one. This garage was fully involved. And so, we had to go in, search. I'm on the truck tower. So I had to go in, search. It just lets me realize how much valuable life is. So just, I can't say, but it's fun. Like, it's fun.
Well, so it sounds like, which is dope. It sounds like though it gives you a more of an appreciation, just probably of life and just things in general. But also, I want to ask you, how do you mentally prepare, knowing that you're actually running toward a date when most
Right.
people are running away? Like again, like you know, especially in Cali, bro, right? Like things go down, we not even waiting, we out, right?
Right.
Like we already out. So you're doing the opposite, right?
Running
Like
in.
imagine, like I'm only imagining, at least for me, like growing up. All right, hey, we know what time it is. Let's get out of here. But you like, oh no, there's danger. I'm going towards it, right? So, so how did you like mentally prepare for that?
Man, it was so different, man. I probably wasn't your normal cadet, cause like you say, we see that stuff. You see that fire, you like, damn, I'm out, bro. Like, call 911. Like, yo, I am 911. Like, but nah, it was just like I think just life situations prepared me, man. Like at least to be cool, calm, collected over it. And again, it's just the bigger appreciation of knowing about my kids, man. Especially my oldest at the time it happened, but just my kids. So just understanding that at the time, I think that's what really made it the best. So it just
Crazy.
mentally prepared me, and just my training, just understanding, I'm prepared for this, I'm trained for this, and this is God's calling. Like I say, for it to
Yeah.
happen the way this is, it's God's calling. So I can't question Him and not be mentally prepared for it.